Starting with the pig farming process in the United States, farmers share that they have heavily invested in barn systems, particularly in expansive free-range areas. Pigs are allowed to maximize outdoor activities, which improves their health and supports their natural behavioral development. The barns are designed to optimize space using local and environmentally friendly materials, creating an ideal living environment for the pigs while reducing costs for farmers. Air conditioning and humidity control systems in the barns are carefully invested in helping pigs maintain a balance between indoor and outdoor environments. Allowing pigs to roam freely enhances their physical activity and exposure to natural sunlight, benefiting their physical and mental health. Meanwhile, housing pigs in barns protects them from harsh weather, reduces the risk of disease transmission, and provides a clean, safe resting area. Combining these two methods makes it easier for farmers to maintain barn hygiene. While pigs sunbathe or wallow in mud outdoors, farmers can clean waste and sanitize the barns without disrupting their activities. What do you think about this combination? Comment number 1 if you agree, or share your opinion if you have a different perspective. In addition to the living environment, nutrition is a key factor in determining pork quality. At farms in the United States, farmers adjust feed based on the pig's growth stage, breed, and farming conditions. Pigs are provided with main food groups, green fodder, roughage, and vitamins with minerals. These diverse food groups ensure pigs receive adequate nutrition at each stage of development. In the early stage, pigs are fed green fodder, vitamins, and minerals to develop bones and muscles. During the finishing stage, roughage and additives are increased to promote weight gain and maintain an optimal fat-to-lean ratio. Farmers balance feed amounts based on the needs and capacity of each herd. Most primary feed comes from local agricultural products, helping reduce costs and utilize available resources. I appreciate the benefits of this farming model as well. The combination of free-range and indoor systems paired with tailored nutrition seems to yield impressive results. Pigs reaching 110 to 130 kilos with a balanced 5:5 fat-to-lean ratio in just 5 to 7 months is efficient and ideal for market demands. The use of local feed also makes economic sense, cutting costs while maintaining quality. The price range of 4.5 to 7.8 per pound reflects the market's variability, but it shows the potential profitability for farmers. Comment number 1, as I agree, this is a well-optimized approach for both animal welfare and economic outcomes. Food processing plant workers negotiate with farmers to reach a fair price, then arrange transportation for the pigs to the facility. During this process, workers and farmers handle the pigs gently, using assistive tools to load them onto vehicles easily without resorting to harsh methods. Pigs are sorted by size, sex, and weight to ensure safety and health throughout the journey. Each compartment holds from a few to several dozen pigs, with enough space for movement and rest. In food processing plants, the two main humane methods for handling pigs are electrical stunning and CO2 gas. The electrical method places pigs in a conductive system where an electric current passes through the body, quickly inducing unconsciousness and minimizing pain and stress. This method is effective due to its speed and reliability. The second method uses CO2 gas, where pigs are placed in a gas chamber. The CO2 rapidly induces unconsciousness, allowing pigs to lose awareness peacefully without pain or fear. Both methods adhere to humane standards, ensuring maximum safety and comfort for the pigs during processing. In the processing plant, pork division is carried out through a strict process to ensure quality. Pigs are cleaned and hung on rails for easy handling. Each carcass is marked with details such as production date, weight, and quality grade for accurate tracking. Technicians use precise cutting tools to divide the carcass into parts like legs, ribs, and triceps. The division process is carried out systematically to optimize the use of meat and bones. The meat is divided into standard cuts packaged according to weight and market demand. The facility maintains temperatures below 4 degrees to ensure freshness and extend shelf life. Products are inspected, sealed, labeled, and stored in cold storage before being transported in refrigerated trucks to consumers. After division, the pork belly is sent for bacon production, a meticulous process ensuring high quality. Belly cuts are selected for an optimal fat-to-meat ratio, trimmed and shaped uniformly. The meat is cured using a brine solution or dry rubbed with salt, sugar, and spices to enhance flavor and preserve it. I prefer the applewood for its subtle sweet flavor, which complements the pork nicely without overpowering it. The smoking process you described with controlled temperatures of 90 to 130 degrees C ensures the bacon absorbs the smoke evenly while retaining moisture, resulting in a high-quality product. The pressing step for uniform thickness is a great touch for consistent slicing and packaging. Bacon holds a special place in global cuisine, celebrated in traditions and rituals. Rich in protein, B vitamins, phosphorus, selenium, zinc, and iron, bacon offers nutritional benefits, but should be consumed in moderation due to saturated fat and cholesterol. Versatile in preparation, from frying to grilling, bacon enhances many dishes. It can be stored long-term in the refrigerator or freezer. From raw pork to savory bacon, this tradition combines history, nutrition, and innovation. Comment number 1 if you want to explore more about food processing. We welcome your feedback in the comments. The storm devastated hog farms, causing over $1.2 million in damages across Iowa and Nebraska. Record-breaking rainfall flooded barns for hours, trapping thousands of pigs in rising waters. A rescue team of over 60 farmers and emergency workers labored relentlessly for 48 hours, braving dangerous currents to evacuate about 3,500 pigs, though hundreds died or were injured. With barns destroyed and feeding systems ruined, rescue efforts continued in the days that followed, building temporary shelters, providing food, and cleaning contaminated areas to prevent disease. How did these heroic efforts save the remaining livestock? Like and watch the full agricultural documentary on our channel to witness the dedication of farmers and rescue teams in the face of disaster. After the storm, farms in Iowa and Nebraska undertook disinfection to prevent disease and protect animals and workers. Disinfection began 24 to 48 hours after the water receded, using high-pressure washing, chemical disinfectants, and biosecurity measures. The process, consuming 600 liters of disinfectant and 12,000 gallons of water, prevented diseases like swine flu and African swine fever, ensuring the farm's long-term viability. Post-storm disinfection helped farmers safeguard the pork supply chain and their operations' future. Without proper execution, farms risked losing livestock and closing due to contamination. This documentary showcases the rigorous disinfection process that overcame the storm's aftermath and averted future hardships. Share this documentary to let friends know about the farmers' efforts in flood-ravaged areas. After the disaster, vaccinating pigs was a critical step to protect against disease. Pigs were vaccinated against swine flu, African swine fever, porcine, circovirus, and leptospirosis, as these pathogens spread rapidly in unsanitary post-flood environments. Vaccines must meet veterinary standards, typically inactivated or attenuated live vaccines approved by health authorities. Vaccination schedules vary by region, with local environmental factors playing a key role. In Iowa, farmers prioritize respiratory disease vaccines like swine flu due to humid climates. Nebraska focuses on leptospirosis because of flooding. These measures help pigs recover quickly, ensuring farm stability. Thank you for watching the video. Please like and subscribe to support our channel. See you next time. Hello everyone. The U.S. cattle industry, with 93 million head, drives an $8 billion beef export market. But what makes it tick? Step inside a modern processing plant where cutting-edge machinery produces premium beef. How do these systems create world-class meat? Have you ever seen a high-tech processing plant in action? Drop a comment with the number 1 and let's explore the power of this beef industry together. The U.S. beef journey began in the 1850s when iconic Great Plains cowboys herded cattle across vast prairies near Dodge City. By 1900, exports hit 500 tons, fueling trade. Today, per the U.S. Beef Association, the $8.5 billion industry thrives in Texas, where processing plants use AI-controlled robots, cutting production time by 25% and ensuring precision for global markets. The blend of cowboy heritage and cutting-edge tech captivates me. Inside an Amarillo processing plant, the technology is stunning. AI-controlled robots handle beef with 12% less waste, while cryogenic freezers at 145 degrees C lock in flavor in seconds. A 2023 Texas A&M study shows these systems outperform manual methods by 20%, meeting USDA export standards. Laser-guided systems process 120 cuts per minute with surgical precision, as seen in plant footage. What food tech have you encountered? This precision underpins U.S. economic strength, as we'll explore next. The U.S. beef industry, bolstered by processing plants, sustains 200,000 jobs and generated $9 billion from 1.2 million tons of exports in 2024, per the USDA. Lower labor costs yield 15% higher profits than Canada, but the EU's 20% tariffs curb growth. Brazil's 1.5 million tons of exports, driven by larger ranches, heighten competition. How do global trade policies impact your farmers? Ground-level stories reveal the human side of this economic machine. In Nebraska, I met Tom, a third-generation rancher whose herd shrank 8% during the 2022 disease outbreak. The processing plant's biosecurity protocols saved my livelihood. He set his gaze steady. Sarah, a quality inspector at the Amarillo plant, endures 10-hour shifts to ensure beef meets export standards. Their resilience fuels America's beef legacy. What agricultural challenges have you faced? But environmental challenges threaten these plants. Cattle farming accounts for 14% of global methane emissions, and a ton of beef requires 12,000 gallons of water, according to a 2024 USDA report. Animal rights groups cited by the New York Times have pushed for humane handling, leading to plants adopting low-stress cages and 45% renewable energy. Progress has been slow, leaving plenty of room for improvement. Do you have a better solution? If so, leave a comment with number 2, otherwise leave a comment with number 5. Walking through a Fort Worth processing plant last year, I was struck by the robotic arms that processed 110 pieces per minute. Their hum like a modern symphony. The machines speed things up, said Mike, a 12-year veteran, but my inspections ensure quality. His pride reflected the human heart of the high-tech system. Have you ever been to a manufacturing facility? Share your story. Rigorous safety standards add to the reputation of these plants. U.S. processing plants regulated by the USDA achieved 99% compliance in 2024 inspections. Automated scanners have reduced the risk of contamination by 35% since 2020, ensuring 2 million pounds of beef exported each month are safe, according to industry reports. But workers like Mike need better training to safely operate high-speed equipment. What food safety measures are important to you? Looking ahead, innovation promises brighter prospects. U.S. processing plants combining heritage and technology produce 1.2 million tons of high-quality beef each year. By 2030, IoT sensors could reduce costs by another 8%. Environmental and ethical challenges remain, but stories like Tom and Mike's show resilience. What's next for beef production? Like and subscribe to join our community to learn more. Hello friends, today we will visit poultry farms in the United States to see how the process of raising millions of poultry takes place on vast pastures. Nowadays, chickens are the most commonly raised poultry on pastures in the U.S. Additionally, duck, turkey, and quail farms are also quite prevalent on pastures in some states with large agricultural land areas such as California, Iowa, Nebraska, Texas, or Minnesota. Leave comment number 1 to explore this page together. According to USDA statistics, as of the end of 2021, there were approximately 750 million poultry in the United States, with chickens being the largest group accounting for about 68% of the total poultry population, followed by turkeys at 24%, and ducks making up only 0.05% of the total poultry raised in the country. Currently, the majority of poultry in the U.S. are raised in industrial farms, with only 8% raised free-range on pastures. This is a duck farm in Tipton County, Indiana, home to over 250 ducks. The ducks on this farm are raised for egg harvesting. Each day, hundreds of ducks are herded out to a pasture spanning more than 5 acres next to the farm, where they can freely forage for food and small insects. According to USDA statistics, in 2021, there were approximately 300 duck farms operating in Indiana, with a total duck population of about 25 million in the state. Notably, Cova Farm in the town of Middlebury is the largest, housing over 10 million ducks. Similar to other states in the U.S., most ducks in Indiana are raised in enclosed barns, with only about 20 farms in the state, allowing ducks to be raised free-range on pastures. In addition to the food ducks can forage on, the pasture workers at this farm also supplement their daily diet with feed pellets and grains to enhance their egg-laying capacity. With a well-balanced diet, free-range ducks can lay approximately 270 to 290 eggs per year. In contrast, commercially raised ducks in industrial farms can lay up to 340 eggs per year. Since there are no ponds or small lakes around the farm, water tubs are used to bathe the hundreds of ducks. Bathing and cleaning the ducks every afternoon is crucial to help them relax and increase egg production. Each morning after the ducks are herded out to the pasture, workers at this farm collect eggs, harvesting approximately 220 eggs per day. After visiting the duck farm in Indiana, we will head to a turkey farm in Minnesota to see how hundreds of turkeys are raised here. After inspection, turkeys that meet the standards will leave this farm to start a new life. Aside from being slightly larger, newly hatched turkeys are not much different from chicks, and their care is quite similar. These are 3-week-old turkeys, and the hundreds of turkeys here will be raised in barns for 2 months before they are allowed to forage freely on the pasture. Currently, there are about 2,300 turkey farms operating in the United States, and Minnesota is the state with the largest number of turkey farms in the country, with approximately 600 farms. Do you find this interesting? If so, leave comment number 2. If not, leave number 5. After about 2 months of age, hundreds of turkeys at this farm will be released to freely forage for insects. According to USDA statistics from early 2022, there were approximately 210 million turkeys nationwide, with about 40 million of them raised in Minnesota. Currently, only 8% of turkeys in the United States are raised free-range. This is another turkey farm in Minnesota, home to about 600 black turkeys. Nowadays, farm-raised turkeys typically weigh between 28 and 38 pounds when fully grown, while the maximum weight of wild turkeys is only about 14 to 19 pounds. In the late afternoon, hundreds of turkeys are herded into barns to rest and protect them from predators like foxes or bobcats. This is what happens when turkeys reach the age for meat harvesting. They are caught by workers and transported to turkey processing plants. According to 2021 statistics, approximately 44 million turkeys are slaughtered for Thanksgiving, 20 million for Christmas, and 18 million for Easter in the United States. Additionally, about 310,000 turkeys are slaughtered daily across the country. Alexander Hamilton, the first U.S. Treasury Secretary, once said that no U.S. citizen would dislike eating turkey on Thanksgiving, and this has now become a reality. The next destination in this video is a free-range chicken farm in Iowa, the state with the largest chicken population in the country, with over 58 million chickens. This is what's happening inside the chicken barn. More than 850 chicks will be raised here for 3 weeks before they are moved to the pasture. Currently, there are about 180,000 chicken farms operating in the United States, and only about 12% of them are free-range chicken farms. These are 2-week-old chicks, and in about 10 days they will be moved to the pasture to start a new life. All the chickens on this farm are raised for meat harvesting, so their diet differs from that of farms raising chickens for eggs. Approximately 88% of the feed for the chickens here consists of cornmeal and peas. After about 3 weeks, workers will catch and place hundreds of these chickens into cages before transferring them to the pasture. At this pasture, mobile chicken coops have been prepared to welcome the new members. Each coop like this can hold 50 chickens, and they will live here until they are ready for meat harvesting. Because they can move freely each day, the meat quality of the chickens from this farm is always preferred over that of chickens confined for their entire lives. In addition to broiler chicken farms, the United States has about 3,200 free-range chicken farms dedicated to egg harvesting. Naturally, eggs from these farms are significantly more expensive than those from caged chicken farms. Each year, the U.S. produces 95 billion eggs, with approximately 10 billion of them coming from free-range farms. It is estimated that each American consumes about 285 eggs per year, and this number is projected to increase to 287 eggs per year by the end of 2023. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Please support our channel with a like and subscribe. Goodbye, and see you in the next video. Peafowl are considered one of the most captivating bird species on the planet. But did you know that peacock refers only to the male? The proper name for the species is peafowl, with males called peacocks, females called peahens, and young ones called peachicks. These vibrant birds originate from India, Sri Lanka, and parts of the Congo, but they've now charmed their way onto farms worldwide. As youngsters, peafowl sport dull feathers, but by age 2, the males flaunt their dazzling plumage to woo mates. Curious why farmers are obsessed with raising peafowl? Drop comment number 1 to find out. Among rare breeds, the white peafowl, a unique genetic variant of the Indian blue peafowl, stuns onlookers with its ethereal beauty. With their allure and uniqueness, peafowl, especially rare varieties, are prized gems in agriculture and the ornamental bird trade. In India, states like Rajasthan and Tamil Nadu lead the way, with farms raising over 50,000 peafowl annually. Young peafowl take 2 years to develop their vibrant plumage, making them a treasure in the commercial feather industry. However, is it true that India still has wild Indian blue peafowl populations, or are they all farm-raised? To turn a peafowl farm into a gold mine in India, you need a smart plan and ideal conditions. Seasoned farmers advise that each bird requires at least 80 square feet of space with 5 to 6 foot high fences to keep them from making a break for it. Space is critical, shares. Mr. Sharma, a peafowl breeding expert from Rajasthan, cramped quarters stress the birds, dulling their shimmering feathers. Enclosures need wooden perches for weather protection, and in winter, heat lamps are a lifesaver to keep their delicate feet warm. Peafowl love to party with a protein-rich diet of grains, insects, small reptiles, and fish. The secret of seasoned farmers: add earthworms for extra feather sparkle. Want to try raising these stunning peacocks? If yes, drop comment number 2. If not, go with number 5. The peafowl feather processing industry in India is booming, with high-quality feathers fetching premium prices, proving that a well-run farm can be both sustainable and highly profitable. Indian farmers see peafowl farming as a gold mine compared to traditional poultry. Unlike chickens or ducks raised mainly for meat and eggs, peafowl captivate the market with their mesmerizing beauty, rarity, and deep cultural value. Peafowl are not just birds, they're valuable assets. Their stunning feathers, naturally shed annually, are sought after for interior decor, fashion, handicrafts, and sacred rituals. Beyond that, live peafowl are stars coveted by zoos, resorts, collectors, and amusement parks. With soaring demand in the feather processing industry, farmers realize that while peafowl care is labor-intensive, the long-term profits far surpass those of conventional poultry farming. To ensure efficient breeding and top-quality feathers, Indian farmers apply advanced hybridization technology to peafowl farms. During mating season, male peacocks display their vibrant plumage, performing mesmerizing, quivering dances to woo mates. Each clutch, peahens lay 4 to 6 eggs cleverly hidden in the ground or tall grass. While natural incubation takes 26 to 29 days, modern farms use temperature-controlled incubators to boost hatching rates. After hatching, peachicks rely on their mother for warmth and survival skills. By 2 to 3 years, male peacocks develop their iconic tail feathers, ready for harvesting at feather processing plants. With smart breeding strategies, farmers not only extend the lifespan of their peafowl flocks, but also ensure a steady profit stream in this unique industry. Peacock farming in India is a rewarding but challenging venture. These magnificent birds require a nutritious diet of grains, insects, small reptiles, fish, earthworms, and fresh greens to maintain their health and shiny plumage. Farmers have to spend heavily on spacious cages, climate-controlled shelters, and veterinary services, which can add up to a hefty initial cost. Moreover, strict regulations governing the keeping of pet birds can be a legal hurdle. Yet the craze for peacock feathers in fashion, home decor, and religious art is fueling a booming peacock feather industry in India. With proper care, peacocks reach their feather peak at 2 to 3 years of age, making them a hot commodity for collectors, luxury resorts, and wildlife exhibitions. Is this a gold mine or a problem too big to expand? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Meanwhile, AI technology is advancing by leaps and bounds thanks to human hands. But what will happen if factories gradually lose workers? What do you think about this future? Share your views in the comments section of the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and invite your friends to watch. Thanks, and see you in the next videos.